Okay, good. We're live back on Third Phase Moon. Not sure what's going on actually in relation to this issue, but we got a few minutes left on Third Phase Moon. What I wanted to mention, I don't think anybody heard about what we're talking about. I think it was the Bilderberg world government or mythical secret going on. Not exactly sure. I think there's a big connection, the Bilderberg UFO connection going on. Third Phase Moon is live back on. And, you know, this phenomenon of what's going on with the UFOs and what's happening in Germany, I think we got about maybe 50 to 70 people just report massive lights, UFO sightings in the skies over Austria and Germany at the same time, the general area. What's going on? Not exactly sure, but I think something is involvement with this secret Bilderberg World Leader Summit. We have General Petraeus showing up over there, and people are saying that the critics say it's because the Bilderberg's alleged links between politics and business. Well, that's pretty much what it's all about, in my opinion. The world domination at play right now in secret over there in Austria. Anybody want to chime in on that? You could do that right now. And we're thinking about. Hold on a sec, Brent. Brent Cousins is here. He has something coming in right now, Third Phase of Moon, in regards to what's going on at the Bilderberg. What you got, Brent?
Blake, we're getting emails right now from Austria. What's happening is something special. We just got emails right off 171 and the Autobahn of what looks to be a TR-3B over the skies. He's captured numerous photos, and we're going to share it right now. I just wanted to get this out. Breaking news as the radio show is going on. We're getting mass accounts of media blackout, gag orders. People aren't allowed to speak of what's going down there, and we're getting these UFOs. Take a look, guys. TR-3B over the skies of Austria, the Bilderberg group. These photos are just into Third Phase Moon. Thanks, Brent, for sharing this. We're going to be playing these photos. You're not able to see them right now on live radio, but we're going to be sharing it on YouTube, Third Phase Moon. We're going to be zooming in on this. Let's get to some callers of what they think is going on with Bilderberg right now. 619, welcome to Third Phase.
Hey, Blake, it's Kelly out of San Diego.
Hey, Kelly, welcome to the show. You're aware of this secret Bilderberg conference going on in Austria, right?
Yeah. I don't know, when every time those so-called elite, or they want to call themselves elite, or, you know, they're more like bankers or whatever. But yeah, anytime they get together, it's I don't think it's that good for the rest of us in society, because they're the ones who like to, you know, I would say destroy this planet. But yeah, whenever they're getting together, I don't think it's anything good for us.
You know, and then the reporters are being, you know, harassed over there, being followed by police over there in Austria, and it's weird. I guess they could be private, but to do it so much of in a way to thumb their nose to the world on how arrogant and pompous they are, to go to a conference, to this massive hotel that looks straight out of, you know, a science fiction movie, and then being so arrogant and covering the streets and then all the UFO sightings going on in the area. Do you think there could be a connection with the Bilderbergs and the UFOs? These guys are the ones in power here.
Well, yes, you know, they're the ones that have, like, you know, they could be. There's also stories of, you know, those type people, especially the Bilderbergs. You know, those are the ones who have major world banks and stuff like that. You know, there could be the reptilians themselves, you know, disguising themselves as human beings. So I wouldn't doubt anything like that, you know. Especially when they, you know, doing that stuff in Austria, over there in those countries, in those high mountains, you know, there's plenty of places to be hiding from. But I mean, yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening right now too. It's just you know, going on pretty crazy. Like I've been watching a lot of stuff where, you know, a lot of the northern countries up there, there's a lot of more of those that, you know, the horns from the, you know, that seems to be like blasting from the sky. They're starting up more again. It's just been like a worldwide event that's just been going on again. So, and it's just like happening over and over. And those people, yeah, you know, I would say something's going down. That's not going to be too or too good for us or anybody else.
Absolutely. I think that is a correct statement. You know, what I'm thinking is that, you know, there's nothing we as humans could really do anything about it unless we get together as a community, the public, and demand disclosure from all our governments, or at least disclosures in everybody's hands. They have cameras. Capture these things, share it to the world, share it with us at Third Phase of the Moon. I know we're going to be cutting out in a couple minutes on this radio right now, but you're going to hear the rest of it after it cuts out on Third Phase of the Moon. But if you're on the call line, you'll be part of this radio show as it continues. So don't forget to call in, share your UFO sighting, or chime in on the Bilderberg secret meeting. The number is 347-934-0378. Let's get to another caller right now. Let's go to 952. You're live, Third Phase of the Moon. Welcome.
Hey, Blythe.
So what do you think, Betsy? What's going on over there in Austria?
I think they're a bunch of crooks, and they're manipulating the world, and they're making the decisions for all of us.
You know, sure, for sure. That is a fair statement there, Elizabeth.
Yes, Elizabeth, thank you. I have a friend who's called in, I think, another 952. He had something, I think, to talk to you about, what goes on in my house.
Oh, yeah? Is he there with you now?
No, but he called in. There's another 952, I think, or a 612.
We don't have a 612 caller in, but tell him to call in. We're going to be cutting out very quickly. We'd sure like to get that person on.
Yeah, he did call, but he said the lines are busy.
Okay, we're going to tell him to call in now. We got an open line right now. Go ahead. Tell him to call in, and then we'll try and get him in.
Yeah, let me do another call here, dear.
Okay, good. We got caller 818 calling in from Los Angeles. Tell us your name. Where are you calling?
Hello.
Go ahead.
Hi. My name is Angel, and I'm calling from. Currently, right now, I'm in Palmdale.
Hey, Angel. What do you think about this Bilderberg conference in Austria?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy that they're hiding this from the public. Like, we want to know, what are they talking about, you know?
Yeah, have you done any research about the Bilderbergs, or is it kind of the first you've heard of it right here on Third Phase of the Moon?
Actually, I heard about it earlier.
Oh, cool, man. The word is getting out. I'm just wondering, you know, what are you going to do? What do you think's going on there? You think there's a UFO connection with all the sightings coming out of Germany right now?
Definitely, because they're trying to hide something from us. If they're
well, you know, that's the general response right now is that what's going on in Austria is something that they're trying to hide, and you know, I don't like it. I don't like when people are, you know, thumbing their nose again in public, but not telling us what's going on down over there. At least, well, you know, there's just corruption all over the place. It sucks, but it's the way it goes. You know, we're awaiting Betsy to call in, maybe with another eyewitness. We got a few minutes left right here at Third Phase Moon. Kelly, did you get to see that UFO sighting over Germany that we posted last night?
Yeah, that was actually a pretty amazing, video that you got. I mean, some of the stuff that you guys have seen too, like, well, this in last week where you had the one with the underwater thing that's over by, I can't remember, off the coast of, where it looked like, yeah, Iceland, where all the roads and all that, pyramids and stuff. That, I mean, to me, that ain't nobody playing with Google Earth or anything. I mean, why would they just do that? I mean, you have to kind of go down inside. That guy that you're talking about, I mean, he's been doing his research, and this guy knows what he's seeing. I mean, when I seen that where it went, I also went on Google Earth, and that was actually some pretty crazy stuff with all those lines and stuff. That, I mean, they're going all over every direction, so that one's pretty crazy. Also, did you see there was the NASA sending out more or better pictures of those spots around Cressy, and man, those things. Actually, there was another guy who's been, after they took those pictures and put them on the internet. I mean, this guy went. I mean, he went frame by frame with some of that stuff, and some of those lights look like actual buildings and stuff. To me, if that's the Bilderbergs that they're going on, I mean, I think disclosure's coming real quick because they're allowing to have those pictures as seen, and maybe they're thinking that the rest of society is ready to be involved or to know about UFOs. I mean, we like people like us, we know they've been around for millions of years, or even hundreds of thousands, even millions of years around here. They're probably the ones who first been around or even helped create us, as some people believe. But yeah, I mean, it's ready to come off.
Well, yeah, something is going down, and what's going down in your area in California is the water levels on an extreme rate right now. Do you think the Bilderbergs are discussing maybe how they're going to fix or not bother fixing the water problem that's happening in your state right now?
Yeah, if you look at it, like the guy that was running Nestle, I mean, he even has the audacity to try to say that, regular people are not even, they should pay for water instead of just, get it all the time. They should be, I guess they should be able to control it, not allow us to have it. But San Diego, the city of San Diego, right where I live in that now, what they're building this thing is from another country, I believe, that was over in, like an Austria area. But what they're here in San Diego, they're also building where they convert salt water to drinking water. I mean, and it's almost actually it's being close to be completed. So, I mean, I don't know what they're going to do with LA, but because I mean, with all that fracking that's going on right up there, and with Nessie, all they're doing is I don't know what they're doing with that water. All they're doing is reselling it, stopping the stuff that's already going out. That's the lake rivers that we have, that's supposed to be for people, all over the place. So, industry is the one that's ruining all that stuff.
Yeah, Israel developed new desalinization technology right now, and they're giving water for free to the Palestinians, and they've created this thing. I think it's new technology that's just been around for the past year or so, but it's bringing down the cost levels down so low that it's actually economically feasible. So that's a good thing. I don't know why they're not getting going on that on a big, massive scale over there in California.
Yeah, I mean, it would only help because, if you think about it, like if all these, the polar caps are melting, I mean, and all these, their scientists believe that, and it's the truth. If these polar caps do melt, everything's going to be underwater. I mean, if you look at India, because I also watched that program that's on, it's called Vice, I believe, it's on HBO. They talk about some of that, the lower lands of India is already, right now, I mean, cities are already being buried with water. I mean, why wouldn't you be able to just, use the salt water instead of, change it to fresh water for drinking, especially any cities that are along the coastlines, around the world, actually.
Absolutely. It's a scary thought, and California is in a dire need for water. Hopefully a lot of rain comes their way, or mankind steps up and takes responsibility. Kelly, thanks for joining us right here at Third Phase of Moon.
Always a pleasure, guys. You guys take it easy, Blake and Brent. I'm always listening on. I'll be here for a while now. I just got back, so I've been listening on, and keep going. Keep doing what you guys are doing.
Appreciate it, Kelly, and appreciate the support. Take care.
Thanks, you too.
That was Third Phase of Moon live radio tonight, sharing the public's response of what's going on over there in Bilderberg, Austria, meeting, secret negotiations, the end game. Who knows what's going on? And is there a UFO connection? We know there's a lot of UFO sightings happening in the general region. Right now, we have new footage that's just come in within the past few minutes, right here into Third Phase. I think it might be in regards to what's going on over there in Austria, and it's happening. Things are happening right now in Germany. Everybody, have your cameras in that region. Get set, get ready, because the meetings are just about wrapping up. Things still may be going down, so we're looking for more footage from Germany. We're going to be posting this new footage that's just come into Third Phase of Moon tonight. Everybody be safe around the world. Blake Cousins, keep your eyes on the skies. We'll see everybody again next time.